So I'd like to talk about stepping out of your comfort zone. That is the key, step to achieve success, to achieve whatever you want in life, and also live a completely satisfied and fulfilled life at the end of the day. Because at the end of the day, when you're about to die, when you're about to be in your deathbed, the final moments, the last 5 minutes, or even the last 5 days, all that you can think about is, did I take enough risks in life? Did I do the things that I really wanted to do? What did I do? Like, was there any adventure in this journey of life? Or was it just me chasing all these external things so that I can be happy? Was it me just trying to impress people, trying to make sure that somebody else kind of appreciates me, somebody else loves me? Was I dependent on somebody else's approval of what I wanted to be? Was I dependent on somebody else's, appraisement, somebody else's opinion about me? Like, what was I doing in this entire life? So when you look back and you think about all of this, you start to realize that life in itself is just experiences. Did you take enough risks in life? Did you do what you wanted to do? Did you pursue all the things that you wanted to pursue, irrespective of how risky or how, impossible they seem to be? At the end of the day, did you do it? Because everything in life involves risk. Because just waking up every single morning doesn't sound very pleasing. In your bed, you're so warm, you're cozy, it's very comfortable for you to just lay down and fall asleep. An extra 2 hours of sleep or even 10 minutes of sleep feels amazing. Waking up, getting dressed up, coming out, going to work or going to university, or just traveling seems hard. Even right now, it's so cold right now. It's almost 0 degree, 1 degree. I'm really not sure, but it's pretty cold, as you can see. But this view is amazing. Life in itself is so amazing. Of course, it's warm and cozy inside my room, but if I stay inside my room, I will not have the ability to experience certain experiences that life has to present itself. And this is so beautiful because when you think about this, all your favorite moments, all the best memories that you ever had in your life are all unplanned, are all very risky. Whenever you have taken big risks in your life, that's when you have, achieved or had that fulfillment, or had that complete happiness about yourself and what you're doing. And it gives life so much more meaning. So staying in your comfort zone is the biggest killer of any dream of or all the dreams that you ever have in your life. You have certain goals, you have certain dreams, you have certain aspirations that you want to pursue, that you want to do, and just staying in your comfort zone is not going to help. It's not going to cut it. So what I'm saying is, take more risks. It is okay if you fail. Fail. It doesn't matter. But get back up and try again. Because you don't get good at anything by just, doing it once. Remember the time you started to walk as a baby. You fell 1,000 times. Even you don't know how many times you fell. But still you got up back again on your feet. And you tried. And now walking just seems natural. You don't even think about walking, running, or even, sprinting or running in a marathon. It just happens naturally. And that is the beauty of taking risks. That's the beauty of stepping out of your comfort zone. And I know it's scary because we as humans, we don't want to dive deep into the unknown. It is so unfamiliar. And we are a creature of comfort. We like to be in familiar environments. And one of the analogies that I had was, many people who get into toxic relationships, the reason they get into toxic relationships is because they are familiar to that treatment of how they're receiving love and how they're giving love. They're familiar to the toxic environment, and by them being displaced out of it and having a healthy relationship for once, it kind of shocks them. It kind of shocks their nervous system. Their entire body is like, this is something new. This is unknown. So when they experience a healthy relationship, they go into shock because they're not familiar towards this. And that is why they fall back into the same pattern again and again and again. And that's the thing we love, familiarity. And by diving deep into the unknown and pursuing things that are not so familiar, not so comfortable to us, that is where you grow. Because when you look back of all the things, just look back of all the memories that you had in your life, a time where you had the most growth is when you were in painful moments, is when you were experiencing trauma, experiencing all these negative emotions, anger, guilt, shame, apathy. When you were experiencing those emotions, when you went down in life, when you fell down to a pit and you had this pitfall, that's when you had the most growth in life. That is when you realized. And that is when you actually stepped out of your comfort zone. Because when life was good, when life was going smooth and everything was happening at an instant, when you were going with the flow, you never had that immense growth. You never had that self-reflection. You never wanted to take more risks. It is only when shit went up, shit went down, when shit got fucked up, that's when you wanted to put everything that you had to give everything that you got to come back up, and at least to reach the surface. And this is the biggest, eye-opener that I have recently experienced. And that's when I realized, like, you have to take more risks. You have to step out of your comfort zone in order for you to even have a fulfilling life, to have that self-fulfillment. Because when I reflect back on my own life, the time I'd taken the most risks, like the maximum number of times that I've done something like which I had no clue what I was getting into, that is when I had the most growth personally, spiritually, emotionally, like in all aspects, in all areas that you can ever imagine of. So what the conclusion about this video is, take more risks. Try to step out of your comfort zone. It doesn't matter if you have no idea what you're doing. It doesn't matter if you know that you're going to fail for the initial times, but in the end, you will know it is completely worth it. Because the result that you get, even if there's no result, you will have the self-fulfilling prophecy that you have tried something, you have gone and experienced something. So get out of your bed, even though it seems very warm and cozy in the morning. Get out of bed, go explore the world, explore beautiful places. Even if it's freezing cold, it's okay, because you only live once. You don't know when life will cease to exist. So take chances, take risks, and step out of your comfort zone.